academics and practitioners have paid endless attention to research on migration in recent years. Focus on migration in international business prevails, as the migration represents human capital inflows and outflows and is an important source of countries' and firms' competitiveness. Due to weak international barriers, talents have more opportunities than ever to leave their home countries in search for better living standards and career opportunities in developed countries. Migration of highly skilled individuals with a higher level of human capital is often described as the result of disparities between countries in terms of their economic and political environment. When people leave a country, it lacks human capital and suffer from brain drain. At country level, brain drain threatens countries' economic development and reduces their competitiveness. Obviously, migration is a big concern of countries. Policymakers should understand migration intentions in order to prevent outflow of talent and facilitate incoming flow of high-skilled professionals. But are we right saying that migration can only be managed by governments and state policies? Drawing from human capital theory, migration and talent management research, we argue that managerial practices, specifically talent management, may contribute to changing migration intentions and mitigate brain drain. Talent migration is determined by a wide variety of social, economic, natural, ecological, demographic, and political factors. Individual perceptions of those factors influence one's migration intention. We conclude that the research to investigate the specifics and relevance of talent migration factors widely discussed in the literature and answer the question about how firm-level talent management practices moderate the relationship between migration determinants and migration intentions of talents. Based on the evidence from the literature, we propose a framework. It shows that global forces such as globalization, brain drain, and talent shortages create global talent challenges. Migration determinants set macro-level agenda for talent management policies and practices at local firms. It is important to mitigate the influence of talent migration factors and decrease local talents' propensity to immigrate by increasing their satisfaction with the local labor market conditions, leading to brain gain and brain circulation. We assume that country, industry, and individual level push factors are positively associated with talents' migration intentions. Specifically, the international experience and the ease of cultural adaptation of talents are positively associated with their migration intentions. We also suggest that the higher level of talents' family ties in their home country is negatively associated with talents' migration intentions. Finally, we argue that firm-level talent management practices moderate the relationship between migration determinants and migration intentions of talents, such that the effect of migration determinants on migration intentions becomes weaker. In the study, we used graduates as a unit of analysis. We found that individual, industry-level push factors and facilitating factors, family ties, international experience, and cultural adaptiveness influence the migration intentions of graduates. The result also showed that graduates highlight the importance of talent practices implemented in local firms for changing their migration intentions. It implies that firm-level talent management practices make local employer more attractive for graduates and may mitigate the influence of talent migration determinants. Talent management serves as a moderator in the relationship between factors of talent migration and migration intentions, and hence may be regarded by organizations and governments as an important instrument for managing national-level talent flows. Talent management practices may serve as a tool for human capital accumulation at the country level through mechanisms for managing talent mobility flows, for example, by attracting local young talents to local organizations and ultimately retaining them in their country. Our results have important implications for organizations, which face a talent shortage and strive for improved performance and competitive advantage. In order to attract and retain young talents, local firms should ensure globally competitive salaries, career development, and learning opportunities for their prospective employees in order to fill possible gaps in their education. Development programs in local firms should provide for talented individuals initial positions with an adequate level of responsibility and complexity that may challenge their skills. To conclude, our research proved that migration can be influenced not only by government-level initiatives, but also by managerial activities. We see the role of organizations in addressing migration problems.